we're excited to get going. It seems like it's been a while since we've been playing games, so we were excited to have our exhibition and our close scrimmage a while ago to get actually some experience playing someone other than ourselves. So I think our girls are excited to start the season, and we're headed down to Riverside, and we're going to face a really good team, a different team than what we saw last year. But they have a lot of key returners and some great newcomers that are going to come in and definitely give us a challenge. They're a hard team to guard because they run a lot of the Princeton concepts, a lot of flares, back screens, and down screens, which will test us early. But I think it's a good challenge for us, and I think our girls are excited and ready to play. So excited to get going, and looking forward to this season because I think we have a lot of things that will be fun, a lot of people that will be fun to watch. I think our offense will be improved. Our defenses, we're changing our defense a little bit, so we will have improved in that area too. But excited for the season to start and get going.
Coach, one of the things that stood out in the exhibition game was you guys made 11 threes, and that wasn't necessarily an area of strength for you last year. But the kids, you said, really worked on the three a lot this offseason. I mean, is that going to be noticeable throughout the season that you guys go for that shot more often?
It will. You know, we're definitely trying to play a little faster brand of basketball, getting more possessions, and to do that, we're going to have to shoot the ball a little quicker. We've worked very hard on the three-point shot. It was something that we didn't do well last year, and I challenged them in the offseason and in the preseason to really get in the gym and improve their own game and shot. We had a little contest where they had to make 10,000 threes in 10 weeks, and we had quite a few that accomplished that. That's a tall task, 1,000 threes made a week. And I think you saw some of that hard work kind of pay off in our scrimmage. So yes, we will be shooting more threes. We have a formula that we're trying to get to score 80-plus points, and we need some threes in that formula. So we're off to a good start there, but we need to do a better job of getting to the free throw line, looking to attack more, and that's what we've been working on these past couple weeks in practice.
One other thing, I know you stressed putting a premium on was rebounding. What kind of strides have you made in that area? At least I know you haven't seen enough, maybe. But.
Sure, we're hoping to be better. We've definitely put an emphasis on our rebounding, both offensively and defensively, in every single practice. With our incoming freshmen, we recruited some height, so naturally I think we'll have some improvement there just because we're a taller team than we have been in the past. You know, but we're a team that doesn't have that one kid that's going to dominate the glass in every single game, so we're going to have to do it by committee. We're all 5 of us on the defensive end. We're going to have to crash, and you have my permission to yell at them if they're not all going to the glass on the defensive end. And then obviously on the offensive end, trying to get ourselves second and third opportunities, still being aware of our transition defense, but we need to rebound as a unit, all 5 going to the glass all the time, and I think we'll be much better off if we do it that way.
Coach, I have this question with any sport, but what's kind of, I guess, the consequences of starting the season on the road? Not just the crowd factor, but are there any other factors as well?
You know, it's always tough to start on the road. Obviously, you're going into someone else's home, and they have the home court advantage. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but I think it's a good challenge and a needed challenge. We have a nice mixture of youth and experience, so I think it'll be a great test on the road early to give us some confidence going into conference play, knowing that we can go anywhere and compete. So obviously we would prefer to open up at home, but I think it's going to be a great challenge for us to open up on the road.
You mentioned how there's going to be changes just like on defense in particular. Is that more of just because of the personnel you have this year to go with, or was that like a coaching decision made by the staff that you want to go in a different direction?
A little bit of both. I mean, we're much deeper than we were. We have, you know, quite a bit of young ladies, or many young ladies that can contribute. And so we're going to try to play a quicker tempo, and we're going to have to play some more man. So we're going to try to speed up the game and press a little bit more, pressure a little bit more, see if we can create some turnovers from our defense. So a little bit of both. With the personnel that we have, we had some really good quick guards with Ariel Bostic and Mackenzie Fort, and with the addition of some of our freshmen, we we can defend a little bit. You know, we're not exposed in the paint because now we've recruited a couple kids that are taller than 5'10" and can actually play in the post. So we're pretty confident that we have a rim protector in one of our freshmen, Naomi Ekadike, and we're excited to, just like I said, get playing at a faster pace.
Coming into your fourth year, and you've talked a lot about everybody buying into you and the program, and it feels like these kids really have done that. It hasn't translated to the kind of success that you're hoping for. How are you, what's the formula for getting everybody to that next level, which is, you know, maybe into this third round of the Mountain West tournament or into the upper half of this conference this year?
Well, I think you said it. Our chemistry is phenomenal right now. The culture has been changed and set, and they really want to be here and play as an Aztec. So I think that's the first hurdle that we had to jump. And the second hurdle now is just continuing to fight through the adversity that is sure to come throughout the season. And our goal always is to win the next game ahead of us. So we try not to look too far ahead into the Mountain West Conference or postseason play, but we got to get better every single game, and they're trying to do that every time they step on the court. We've had great practices, and I think a lot of it has to do with the chemistry that you're referring to. They're good kids, and we've made a lot of strides. I mean, off the court, they're competing in the classroom with some of the best students in the country. They're in the gym working on their game, thanks to the Jam Center. So I think you'll see just even 2 or 3 more wins just because we're a tighter unit, and they're playing so hard. I think some of those games that we lost by single digits, I think now will be wins for us this year.
Just the last thing, you had a retreat or something this off season where everybody kind of got together up in, what was it, in the mountains?
We did. We went to Big Bear as a team and spent 2 days in a cabin camping. They called it glamping because we weren't outside, but it was a great experience just for us to be together and to learn each other and bond outside of basketball. It was fun. We had some practices up there. We went to a high school. They were gracious enough to host us in the local high school gym. So we just kind of took it back to the basics and worked a lot on our fundamentals and just worked on becoming great people, and that's going to equate to being a great teammate, which hopefully equates to more wins. So it was fun. It was really fun. We had a good time, and I think they got closer because of it.